Welcome back to Tech, and I'm Nash. And today we are going to do an unboxing. Which what's the name?
It's one more
Ah,
Comfobuds.
we are going to review the one more Comfobuds. And where is it?
Here you go.
Alright, so this is the one more Comfobuds, and let's do some unboxing.
Alright, so this is the one more Comfobuds. The reason I chose this is because of this here tip, which is probably similar to the one I have, which is the OI Airsound 2. And one way to find out is to open this up. Alright, so here you go. This is the one more, and it has a very simple design. It says here it has the ACHD, multiple pairing modes, and Bluetooth 5. And this is the inside of the one more. Oh, okay, interesting. So this is the earbuds. Inside here is just the instruction manual, I believe. Oh, look at that, the sticker. The instruction manual on how to pair, and as you can see, the battery, there's a color indicator. There's red, there's yellow, and there's green to indicate how much battery there is. So other than that, let's see what's the inside here. Anything else other than the Type-C cable, which is not a surprise because this is a half-in-ear earbuds. And now this is the one more earbuds. It is fairly thin, and for comparison, this is the OI Airsound 2, which is the smallest one I have. It's the size of my palm, and this is the comparison of my palm. So in terms of height wise, it's slightly thinner, but the length is obviously taller. But if I compare it side by side, you can see it's slightly chunkier. But other than that, it's okay. Let's look around it. It is a glossy finish black. So since it is glossy, there is fingerprint smudges all over the place just the moment I touch it. The behind here, it has a Type-C charging with a red color accent. Here it says one more, here more. And other than that, other than the logo, there's nothing else to see other than the light indicator right here that I shown earlier. And currently it's green, so it's quite full. And as you can see, this is the earbuds. Oh, okay. Looking under the light, as you can see, it is look like slightly blue to black. And I can see it is already turned on. And is blinking already, means it's starting to search for pairing. And means once it open, it will auto pair to your phone. And as you can see, it has the same design, the same color as the casing. As you can see, it's slightly bluish here. And once we take out the earbud, you can see the logo of one more. So as you can see, this is the air duct to push the sound to the earbud here. And you can see there's a red color grill, and there's a very tiny tip right here, which is very similar to the OI Airsound 2 right here. As you can see, it's like very similar, but it has like carbon fiber texture kind of look, but it's a rubber tip. And as you can see, compared to the OI Airsound 2, as you can see, this is there's a one mic here. It's probably for the air duct all the way to the back, similar to this. And the charging pin is right here compared to the Airsound 2, which is at the bottom. And the mic is somewhere in the bottom right here for call. And other than that, the light indicator should be around here, this region. And that's all for the first unboxing. Let's move on to the mic test. I'll catch you all later. Alright, so now we are doing the mic test, and we're gonna have the first test, which is having a crowd sound in front of the TV at 50%. Tell me, what do you think about the sound quality? Now we will move on to the wind test. I am currently standing right in front of my fan with the wind blowing directly to the earpiece. Can you hear me? Or is the mic quality good enough to hear my voice? Alright, so now we move on to the neutral sounding area where there's no much distraction around. So tell me, what do you think about the mic quality. And now we will move on to the Mobile Legend mic test. So welcome back to the Mobile Legend mic test. I am using the earpiece connected to my subwoofer sound. Tell me what do you think about the sound quality of the mic. Alright, so let's go back to the result.
Alright, so welcome back to the conclusion. You may ask, is this best half-in-ear earbuds to buy? Alright, so before I give you the answer, let me lay the positives and the negative of the earbuds. So the first positive about this earbud, it has an app. So inside the app, the first thing you will see will be the smart playback, because the earbud has a sensor to detect whether you are plugging in or out of the ear, which will make it pause or play whenever you want to. And the next, you will see that under the custom settings, the controls, it has the double tap and triple tap. And you can, by default, it will be a play pause, and the triple tap will be a Google Assistant, which for my case, I have changed it to the next track and the previous track. There is a quick guide if you're not sure how to use the earbuds, and also the next thing I found it interesting that it has a soothing sound. Other than soothing sound, there is a lot of sounds that you can choose from. For example, like in the video, it shows that it has summer rain, medium fire, drizzle, thunderstorm, and so on. There is way more things to hear, which is quite interesting because sometimes you just want to wind down, to rest and sleep for the next day. Because it's half in ear, is not as uncomfortable compared to some of the earbuds that has ear tips. The minimum ear tip there is in the front part of the earbud makes it silk better on the ear, and this earbud stays on during my night run, and it just stays there even after like more than 1 hour to 2 hours of running. And as I said earlier, about the smart playback, if you can see the earbud, there is a blinking there. There's an infrared detecting your ear, whether you put it in or put it out of the earbuds, so it will automatically play and pause. So that is number 2. And number 3, the earbud is only 3.8 grams. It is so light and compact that even if you put in your pocket, you barely feel it in your pocket because it's quite small and light. So it is a plus point for me. And the next, it has an excellent sound quality. The sound quality is one of the best earbud that I have tried. Possibly it can rival my Trujin 3SE and also the KZS-KS. But both of them are the in-ear type instead of the half-in-ear type earbud. So this is on this league of its own. Alright, so after all of that positive, let's move on to the negatives. The first negative, you will immediately notice that this thing is a gloss finish, which means fingerprint smudges will accumulate on the earbud. And the worst of all, it is also throughout the casing, including the internal of the earpiece, which makes it difficult for me to pull the earbuds out of the case, which took me several attempts. It is just purely due to the fact that I have sweaty palms. But if you don't have sweaty palms, I'm sure this is fine, and all these smudges all can be just cleaned off immediately once you put in your pocket. So that is negative number 1. Negative number 2, it is the fact that the earbud is soft. What I mean by soft, I'm talking about the volume. The volume of this earbud, it is very soft that I have to crank it up all the way to the maximum for it to be acceptable. I repeat, to be acceptable at max volume. So what does this mean? That when you ride on the public transport, you can still hear the train and many things around you. Due to the design of the earbud, it is still able to block off a lot of the sound, but not completely, which is quite unfortunate because it has a very good sound quality. Just maybe I just need to do a bit more sound burn in.
Alright, so this is Nash in the future. So I have tried this a few days later, and it does get louder after a while. So it does need some sound burn in. If you don't know, go Google. Alright, so I'm going to pass back to Nash.
And now we are circling back to the original question. Is this the best half-in-ear earbuds? I would say yes. But if you don't mind the soft volume, the smudges, then by all means you should get this. I really like this a lot, that I'm gonna use this more often than my current favorite, which is the OI Airsound 2, which says a lot. And for only $80, $80 is still cheaper than the AirPods or the AirPods Pro. Do try to check it out, and I have the links all down below if you want to buy it. And if you like this, do hit the like button, and also do leave a subscribe button if you want to see more of this review. And that's all from me, and this is Nash, and I catch you all next time. See ya.